none of us, none of the three of us have any degrees. We all went to higher, colleges, but we never graduated. I started at the University of Lagos, and the school was closed. I started in 1990, and the school was closed in 92. I know all of these years. I'm really telling my age out there, but I don't care. This is my story. I'm going to share it. The school was closed, the riot started, and my mom said, well, why don't you go to the United Kingdom? My story coming to being a registered nurse started 2011, and I got into Baylor. I was so happy. I told everybody, even at work, people at work were like, oh my God, you got into Baylor. Well, did you know that Baylor is a private school, Christian private school? I said, yeah, I know. How are you gonna pay for it? I don't know. But I was hoping to apply for scholarships. I applied for financial aid before, and I got it. So I was hoping, I was, being prayerful, and it was difficult. Now, not paying through school, but doing, taking a bachelor's program in nursing and working full time. It was tough. So one had to end. Baylor ended. This is a repetition. I started the University of Lagos. I didn't finish. I went to the United Kingdom. I started a school and I didn't finish. And here I am in the United States. I started a school that I really wanted, that I got into and I told everybody about. And it's not that I didn't finish, but I failed out. But I was just so tired of doing this again, and I was like, there's no way I'm gonna do this. I'm just too old for this. But the truth is, I met some wonderful friends at Baylor. I applied to 3 colleges: Brookhaven College, El Centro College, and Mountain View. Mountain View was the only one that accepted me. And I remember I told PF, and PF was like, you know what, I respect you for doing this over, because I know how much you wanted it, but God will go with you and you will succeed. This past May, I graduated. And after you graduate nursing school, the next thing is you have to take a board exam to actually become a registered nurse. I sat for the exam because you have to wait 48 days after you take the exam, and found out that I failed. And I just cried and cried and cried. And I just wanted to speak to PF, because PF, he just knows what to say. So I called him, and I was crying and just crying, and I told him, I'm so tired, I don't want to do this again, I'm too old for this. And he said, Lola, I have seen what you've gone through. It has been a struggle for you, but you've always overcome. You're an overcomer, you're a conqueror. You are going to go do this, and you're going to do it again. So this time around, my attitude changed. I remember Pastor AK spoke to me here in church. Lola, you need to prayerfully study. And I was thinking to myself, well, what does that even mean? But I thought, okay, well, I guess every day I study. Every day I'm planning to study, I pray before I studied. And I went in on the 6th of September, sit for this same exam again, with this time with a different attitude, just something different from what I did before. That exam makes you feel like you don't know nothing. So I still came out of the exam thinking, oh my gosh, but this time with a more upbeat feeling, being optimistic. You know what, Lola, you're going to pass this. And then there comes the 48-hour wait. Because after that exam, you have to wait 48 hours. And we checked, and they looked it up, and I just closed my eyes because I didn't want to see. And I looked away, and I was like, how is it? And they were not saying anything. It was her and another lady. And they were so quiet. And I said, please tell me, is it pass or fail? And they were like, Lola, look at it. We want you to see this yourself. And I saw it. And it said unofficial, because it's unofficial initially. And it said pass. And I just dropped to the floor and I screamed, and I was so happy that I finally made it and I finally got a degree. I'm an RN. Whatever it is that you're praying for or you're believing God for, do your part and let God do his. Just leave it all to God, and he will come through for you. My name is Lola, and this is my testimony.